Bienvenue au balado de Vancouver 2010, votre fenêtre sur les Jeux olympiques et paralympiques d'hiver de 2010 à Vancouver.
You know, our role has been a full partnership in the games so that we can not only have the vision, but also with Vancouver 2010, it's been a partnership in how we can learn from one another.
When I was a youngster, this was not issues, but now it's big issues, and we have to all together collectively try to make a change.
Why don't you ride your bike, Mom and Dad? You know, like we've got our bikes in the garage. Why don't we ever use them, Mom and Dad?
Le Comité international olympique et le Programme des Nations unies pour l'environnement ont organisé le mois dernier la 8e conférence sur le sport et l'environnement qui a eu lieu à Vancouver. Avec les Jeux d'hiver de 2010 qui se pointent à l'horizon, il y a beaucoup de discussions au sujet de la durabilité et du comment.
John, what's the power of sport to influence change, especially in the environment?
Well, it's sport that's driving all of this, and I think sport is a powerful medium. It's almost a language, and I think through sport we get people's attention. When you have the world watching you and you have something to say, you have extraordinary influences. So it's one of the few mediums that has a real chance to make a real difference in this area.
As an Olympic athlete myself, I was a rower in the 1996 Olympics. I've really seen an amazing amount happen through the power of the Olympic Games. Sydney, Australia brought that country forward immensely on sustainability. Beijing had done unbelievable amount for sustainability for that country, and that was all as a result of hosting the Olympic Games.
For us, coming from sports, none of us want to swim in dirty water. None of us want to play on dirty fields. None of us want to breathe in dirty air. So I think we all individually and collectively have a big role to play. In Namibia, the big thing is obviously water. Trying to make sure that we conserve as much water as possible. We collect as much rainwater as possible. We recycle. We try to make sure that a little bit, it's time consuming, but it is important. If we don't take care of the environment or the planet, who knows what will be there for my grandkids.
Being on the water on a regular basis, you do notice a change in seasons and a change in environmental conditions because you have a daily contact with the natural environment. The environment as an athlete impacts me intimately. Athletes will use 10 times the amount of air as your average person who walks around on the street. So you have a higher turnover of air, and when there's pollutants, particulates, nitrous oxides, and ozone, which are the big ground level pollutants that affect your lungs, it really rips up the tissues.
We have the possibility to reach millions and millions of young children. It's a valuable tool in our hand, awareness raising and education.
Le Covan a lancé ce printemps un concours de vidéos numériques invitant les jeunes de la Colombie-Britannique à soumettre un court vidéo démontrant les actions de tous les jours que les gens peuvent prendre pour réduire leur marque environnementale.
Turn off your lights, save electricity, change our planet into something pretty.
You're hurting our planet.
Our English teacher let us know about this video contest because we've done other English video projects too throughout the year.
What made you come up with the rap theme?
We felt that it would sort of connect with other youth. That was like a media that we could use. Everyone should actually take note of this. All the things that we showed on our video were actually like some stuff that everyone can do, right? But some people just refuse to do so, which doesn't really make sense because it's really easy. Just instead of putting it in the garbage can, just put it in recycling. It's really simple.
If we change our behaviors, and we're willing to do that, and we do it together, and only 210,000 British Columbians do that, it's about 5% of the province, we will be in a position where we can guarantee that it will be a carbon neutral Olympics.
You Canadian people, you understand very, very much the responsibility. You do. This is a beautiful green city. Wherever I visited yesterday, different sport venues, they explained the sustainability. they have created something for the future generation, not just for 16 days. So this is another achievement, that sport people start to understand that their responsibility is not only organizing event, but organizing in a responsible manner for the future. I am very happy that the VANOC is the first organizing committee who declared in their mission statement the sustainability.
So essentially, our work with the International Olympic Committee has been through helping the organizing committees of Olympic Games to green their events. We've also been able to work with them to organize a series of world conferences. For instance, this one, we are partnering with the International Olympic Committee to ensure that the knowledge is out there. They can learn from the knowledge or from the experiences of those who've done some fantastic work.
In terms of environmental planning, environmental sustainability, what would that look like?
I mean, I think we all have been talking about games with zero waste. Zero emissions or climate neutral. We've all been talking about games that will have a net or positive impact to the environment. 20, 30 years from now, we'll have at least the games and Olympic Games that will have a zero net impact to the environment. I mean, that's what I hope for, and hopefully that will be achieved.
Recently, VANOC has committed to offset a total of 300,000 tons of carbon emissions. Our venues and our villages are each examples or demonstration sites of sustainable design in action. For example, the Richmond Speed Skating Oval is capturing the rainwater from the roof to supplement the low-flow toilets. The 1.1 million board feet of wood comes from pine beetle affected wood from British Columbia. In the case of Whistler Olympic Park, we took the original bid phase designs and shrunk it by 30%. I think for any of us at Vancouver 2010, our hope is to show what's possible, that by planning early to convene games that are a catalyst for smart development for the community long after the games.
Comme toujours, allez dans vancouver2010.com pour plus de renseignements sur la durabilité et le Coven.